Hey guys, so welcome back to another video. So today we are continuing the adventures of Sherlock Holmes. So yeah, mm, in part 1 we stopped till here. So yeah, let's continue with part 2, and this is the chapter 11, the adventure of the Beryl Coronet. Right? Yeah, the adventure of the Beryl Coronet. So yeah, let's start. He was awakened by some sound at around 2 in the night. He lay on his bed listening intently and heard footsteps on the stair. As he got out of bed, he was horrified to see his son standing near the safe with the coronet. He was trying to wrench it and was shocked when Mr. Holder caught him. Mr. Holder accused him of trying to steal the coronet and destroying it. Upon close examination, he found that 3 jewels were missing from the coronet. Mr. Holder was very angry and demanded to know the truth from Arthur. Listening to his father's accusations, Arthur was upset and refused to say anything in his self-defense. The whole household was awake by now, and Mary too walked in. She saw the coronet in Arthur's hands, and from the look on his face, she understood the whole matter. She was aghast and fell down unconscious. The police was called, and the whole investigation was left to them. Arthur requested my father to let him go out of the house for a few minutes, but Mr. Holder refused to relent. Mr. Holder paused and looked at us. "I have lost my honor, my gems and my son all in one night," he said. Holmes sat for a while in silence and then asked him, "Do you get many visitors?" "Not many, only my partner sometimes, and Arthur's friend, Sir George Burnwell. I don't even go out much. I stay home with Mary." Holmes did not believe that Arthur could have stolen the coronet, and he told as much to Mr. Holder. But Mr. Holder had made up his mind that Arthur had brought him dishonor. Mr. Holder, this matter is not as simple as it may seem. I am sure that your son is innocent. It is obvious that he did not come to steal the coronet. Someone else is involved in all this," said Holmes. "Will you please tell me that my Arthur did not say anything? What is he hiding?" he asked an agitated Holder. Let's find out," Holmes replied. "We will go to the streatham with you and look into the details." Holmes insisted that I go out with him on this quest for truth. I was also anxious to know about the theft, and so I agreed. A short trail journey and a shorter walk brought us to the residence of Mr. Holder. As soon as we reached there, Holmes left us at the door and went to look around the house. We waited for him in the dining room as a young lady entered and went straight to Mr. Holder. He was slim with dark hair and a pale face. "You have ordered to release of Arthur, haven't you?" "Haven't you, Dad?" she asked him. "Mary, this matter should be solved first." "But I'm sure he is innocent," Mary replied. "I have asked Sherlock Holmes to help me in this matter." Mr. Holder tried to console her. Just then Holmes walked in. He questioned her about the previous night. She had not heard anything. Holmes asked a few more questions and then wished to see the room where the crime had taken place. Before going upstairs, he examined the windows. He made careful examination of one large window, and we all went up. The room was simply furnished. Holmes went to the safe and looked closely at it. He then asked for the key and opened the safe. He looked at the coronet and tried to twist twist it, but was not able to. Was your son wearing the shoes when you saw him, Mr. Holder? No, came the reply. Holmes went out again to investigate further. He was gone for about an hour, but when he returned, he did not say anything and informed Mr. Holder that we are going back home. He also asked the banker to come and meet him the next day. After coming home, Sherlock Holmes went out dressed like a loafer. So that's it for this part of chapter 11. That's it for part 2 of chapter 11, the adventure of the Beryl Coronet from the adventures of Sherlock Holmes. That's it for the video. See you in the next video. Bye.